What do you get when you blend a father-son duo, some shady promises of fame, a mysterious Beverly Hills mansion, and a situation messier than a reality show catfight? You get this lawsuit, a drama-packed, eyebrow-raising saga that's got the internet collectively choking on their oat milk lattes. Welcome back to Extra Hot Topic, your digital drama hotline where celebrity secrets spill harder than coffee in a bumpy Uber ride. And honey, today's tea is scorching. We're diving deep into a lawsuit that has Sean Diddy Combs and his son Justin Combs caught in an explosive swirl of serious allegations that sound like they were ripped straight out of a rejected Law and Order music mogul crime script. In this story, we've got Snapchat DMs, Hollywood dreams, unkept promises, mysterious substances, masked men, yes, literal ski mask level weirdness, and a woman who says her trip to Los Angeles turned into a total horror movie. So sit down, secure your lace fronts, and don't blink, because this story's got more twists than a pretzel factory. Let's get into it. Alright, let's rewind to 2017, back when people still posted their meals on Instagram without shame, and Snapchat was king of the thirst traps. Somewhere in Louisiana, a young woman connects with Justin Combs on Snapchat. You know, Diddy's son, the one who grew up with more privilege than a Beverly Hills chihuahua. So, according to a newly surfaced lawsuit, shout out to the news for the scoop, this woman says her whole nightmare started with what seemed like a harmless Snapchat flirt session. You know the drill. Hey, you cute, turns into, send me something. And according to the documents, she complied, thinking maybe, just maybe, this could lead somewhere. And oh baby, it did. Just not where she thought. She says Justin told her he could hook her up with a career in entertainment, because apparently sending pictures to celebrities is the new LinkedIn. He offered to fly her out to California. And like a lot of dreamers hoping for that Hollywood magic, she packed her bags and boarded that flight to LA, starry-eyed and full of ambition. But when she touched down in La La Land, the red carpet was nowhere to be found. She says a driver was waiting at the airport. Fancy, right? But instead of being whisked away to some glitzy studio or even a fancy hotel, she says she was dropped off at a random house in Beverly Hills. Not a filming location, not an office, just a house. And not the fun you're on a Netflix reality show kind of house. More like the why am I the only one here and where are the exits? Now, according to her claims, she stayed there for several days. Justin was there too. And she says on the first night they relaxed, they talked. But when she asked if they were going to step out, maybe hit a meeting or network, Justin allegedly said, no. No explanation, no schedule, just no. Which is a weird response when someone thinks they're getting a career break. Then things reportedly got more bizarre than a TikTok conspiracy thread. At some point during her stay, she says Justin offered her a combo platter of substances. Some alcohol, some poppers, pills, and weed. A chemical cocktail that sounds less like a party and more like a science experiment. And here's the kicker. She claims that the weed didn't seem normal. She says she thought it was laced with something. Not exactly what you expect when you come to town hoping for a record deal. Then, like a plot twist no one saw coming, she says 3 masked men show up at the house. Let that sink in. Masked men. Not like ski trip vibes. More like Ocean's 11 meets a haunted house vibes. Now, this is where it gets even darker. One of the masked men she alleges was none other than Diddy himself. Yep, the Sean Love Combs. She says she could tell it was him because of his mannerisms. You know, the way he moved, the way he talked, and because Justin apparently called him Pops in front of her. Now pause. If someone's trying to keep their identity a secret behind a mask, maybe don't blow their cover by yelling, "Hey Pops," in the middle of the room. Just a thought. She says the group led her into a bedroom, and then allegedly things took a very dark, twisted turn. According to her account, she was told something chilling. You better let this happen, or else that's not a party, that's a threat. She says what followed was a horrifying experience that dragged on through the night and into the next afternoon. By Monday, she was back at the airport. No job, no Hollywood debut, just confusion, pain, and eventually, a lawsuit. Now, of course, Diddy's lawyer has already come forward like a PR firefighter. In a statement, they said, no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it doesn't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never assaulted or trafficked anyone, man, woman, adult, or minor. They continued, we live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit. Thankfully, we also live in a world where courts can figure out what's real. Translation? Diddy says it didn't happen, and he's ready to let the legal system handle it. As for Justin, so far, silence. No tweets, no statements, no here's my side podcast episode, just crickets. Which honestly, in a situation this big, is deafening. This lawsuit adds another log to the legal bonfire that's already burning under Diddy's throne. The man is juggling more court filings than a Beverly Hills divorce attorney. And if this case moves forward, you better believe the courtroom's gonna be packed tighter than a Coachella VIP tent. Look, I've covered a lot of celebrity chaos on this channel. We've seen marriages crumble, friendships explode, PR teams crash and burn, but this is something else. The details are surreal. The part with the masks? I mean, what in the eyes wide shut is going on here? This isn't just some petty feud or a music beef. This is serious. And it's getting harder and harder to separate the man from the mountain of allegations. If there's even a grain of truth to this, it's horrifying. And Justin? I didn't have Diddy's son being involved in a lawsuit like this on my 2025 bingo card. Honestly, I thought the wildest thing he'd do this year would be another bad tweet or a failed mixtape. I want to believe in due process. But chilly, this is starting to feel like a season finale. And we're all just watching it unfold, one headline at a time. Extra hot fam! Are y'all still breathing? Cause that was a ride. I mean, if this story were a movie script, studios would reject it for being too much. But here we are, real people, real allegations, real courtroom drama. Now, whether or not this lawsuit holds up in court is one thing, but public opinion? That's already moving at lightning speed. And with each new detail, the situation just keeps getting harder to look away from. So what do you think? Is this a desperate attempt to grab a check from a wealthy mogul? Or is this the latest crack in the glittery facade of the music industry's elite? Let me know in the comments. For real. This one deserves a conversation. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another steaming hot scoop from Extra Hot Topic, where the drama is louder, messier, and always front row center. Until next time, stay nosy, stay messy, and stay tuned. And if you would like to watch more videos like this one, there is definitely a lot on this channel. So go ahead and check them out, and I know you will enjoy watching them. So to my hot tea gossip lovers, see you in the next one.